Hey guys, it's me Kayleen back with another video, and this is day 6 of the series I have on the channel, which is called 31 Days Until Halloween. Some YouTubers are doing this, some YouTubers are not, but I'm thinking for this year I'll do it, and throughout all the other years I'll be doing this on the channel until I won't be doing YouTube anymore. Which let's hope that's not the case. So, yeah. I was going to do another video on this place, but it kind of looked and sounded boring, so I didn't do it. So, this will be day 6 of the haunted, well, not haunted, the series I have. So, yeah, if you guys are not familiar with me, hi, I'm Kayleen. I'm 15. Will be turning 16 next year, and hopefully you guys will be joining me on the channel by subscribing to the channel and becoming a Wolfpack member. I would love to have you because I would like to get up to maybe 100 subscribers by the end of this year, which will probably not going to be happening. So hopefully next year we'll be going up and not losing subscribers. So yeah, so click that red subscribe button down below if you're new to seeing this face. So without further ado, let's get on into this video. What we're going to be looking at through the history of is the Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which where I am, but I don't live in Philadelphia, but I do live in Pennsylvania, and this will be exciting. I think I've heard of this place, but I never really looked it up until now. So we need to, yeah, there we go. So anyways, let's get straight on to this video. As you guys know, we're going to be looking up the history of these places and seeing what the history is. So I've read through some of these, and it's a timeline throughout from 1776 to now. So this will be a long video, so why not just get started? Okay. This penitentiary opened in 1829 as part of a okay, guys, before I start reading more, I might not be able to pronounce these words right, so I might skip them or say blank. So, I'm going to skip that word. Movement to change the behavior of inmates through confinement and solitude with labor. Eastern State Penitentiary quickly became one of the most expensive and most copied buildings in the young United States. In 1776, Walnut Street Jail, built to relieve the overcrowding and scandalous conditions in Philadelphia's Old Stone Jail, receives its first prisoners. In 1787, Dr. Benjamin Rush founds the Philadelphia Society for Elevating the I don't even know how to pronounce that word, and I'm not good at this. Of public prisoners, the first prison reform group in the world. Benjamin Franklin joined the group on August 13th, 1787. This group survives today, more than 2 centuries later, now called the Pennsylvania Prison Society. It promotes correctional reform and social justice. In 1790, a penitentiary house with a capacity of 16 single cells is built in the Walnut Street Jail, and an experiment with day and night solitary confinement beginning. In 1821, after many years of lobbying from the Philadelphia Society for elevating the blank of public prisoners, the Pennsylvania legislature approves of funding to build the Eastern State Penitentiary. The new prison will hold 250 inmates. 4 architects submit designs for the massive new prison. John H., a British architect who had settled in Pennsylvania, wins the commission. He receives a $100 prize for his design. Rival architect William Strickland, I really hope I said his last name right, whose design had been rejected, is chosen to oversee the construction. In 1822, construction begins on the foundations and walls. William Strickland is fired and John H. is appointed to oversee the construction. In 1826, the Marquis de la visits the unfinished penitentiary. I'm guessing that he's a person or she. I don't know. It's probably he. So, in 1829, on April 23rd, legislation specifying separate or solitary confinement at labor is passed. Many leaders believe the crime is the result of environment, and that solitude will make the criminal regretful and penitent. Hence, the new word penitentiary. Is this cracktile theory, as practiced in Philadelphia, will become known as the Pennsylvania system. Okay, sometimes I need to take a breath because I talk too much. So, plans are finalized to prohibit all contact between prisoners at Eastern State, the world's most ambitious penitentiary, now nearly ready for its first inmates. Masks are fabricated to keep the inmates from communicating during rare trips outside their cells. Cells are equipped with feed doors and individual exercise yards to prevent contact between inmates and minimize contact between inmates and guards. In 1829, on October 25th, Eastern State Penitentiary opens. Its first inmate, Charles Williams, prisoner number 1, burglar, light black skinned, 5 feet 7 inches tall, 11 inches, scar on nose, scar on thigh, broad mouth, black eyes, farmer by trade, can read. Theft included $120 watch on $3 gold seal, 1 a gold key. Sentenced to 2 years confinement with labor. Received by Samuel R. Wood, 1st Ward, Eastern State Penitentiary. Geez, that was a lot. In 1831, work completed on Block 3, the last of the original single-story cell blocks. Work begins on Block 4, 5, 6, and 7, all 2 stories to blank. The increasing number of convicts. Block 7 completed in 1835. First female prisoner is received. French commissioners G. Oh my God. Bount, oh my goodness, I know I pronounced that wrong, and Alexis D.T., that's what I'm going to do, visit to study the new correctal system. In 1832, first escape, and Emmett, who served as the warden's waiter, lowers himself from the roof on the front building. Once captured, this Emmett will escape in the same manner in 1837. In 1834, first of several investigations into the prisoners' finances, punishment practices, and devotions from the Pennsylvania system of confinement. In 1836, original prison completed under the supervision of its architect, John H., covering an area of 11 acres with state-of-the-art plumbing, sewing systems, and 450 centrally heated cells. Eastern State Penitentiary is an architectural marvel. Governments through the world model prisons after Eastern State tourists travel by horse and buggy from Philadelphia more than a mile away to see the building. Samuel C. Convict number 2954 created a lithograph in 1855 depicting the building from above, showing Philadelphia has not yet grown to reach the penitentiary. Eastern State Penitentiary has nearly $780,000, one of the most expensive buildings of its day in the United States. In 1842, Charles Dickens visits the United States to see Niagara Falls and the oh my goodness. I'm sorry guys, this has been like, after doing these videos, I've been reading too much. Okay. In the Eastern State Penitentiary, he will later write, "The system is rigid, strict, and hopeless solitary confinement, and I believe it and its effects to be cruel and wrong." In 1854, first full-time school teacher hired. The central blank is photographed by William L. and Frederick L. in 1855. In 1858, over 10,000 tourists visit Eastern State Penitentiary, the most in a single year, until historic tourists begin in 1994. In 1877, 4 new cell blocks without attached exercise yards are constructed in spaces between existing cell blocks. 1911 completed in 1911, cell block 12, wedged between blocks 6 and 7, is blank different from the blocks that preceded it. Built of light-colored reinforced concrete, this block consists of 3 floors with 40 cells each. There are no arched ceilings, and instead of skylights, each cell has a narrow window. Oh my gosh. In 1913, the Pennsylvania system of confinement with solitude is officially abandoned at Eastern State. The system had actually broken down decades earlier. In 1923, female prisoners removed to new prison at Muncie. I know I said that wrong. In July, Emmett Leo C. and 5 blank armed with pistols successfully scaled the east wall after holding up a group of unarmed guards. More than 100 inmates escaped from Eastern State during its 142 years of active use. C is the only one never to be recaptured. All of C's blanks were, oh my goodness, apprehended, including one that made it as far as Hawaii. In 1924, in January 1924, inmates eat for the first time in group dining halls. Tablecloths were provided on Sundays and holidays, and the holiday decorations were described as a moral building factor. Okay, we'll just skip down to like our time a little bit, because this is okay. We're in the 200s. Okay, in 2001, Eastern State Penitentiary historic site Inc. assumes the prison society's concession agreement with the city of Philadelphia. In 2003, the 10th season of public tours marked with introduction of the Voices of Eastern State audio tour narrated by Steve B. Several dramatic new blanks in the prison's blank like cell blocks open. After extensive stabilization, hopefully I said that right, visitors are no longer required to wear hard hats. In 2005, cell block 7 opens to the public for the first time. Blank a site Pacific Art installation by Audio Arts, Janet C. and George B. Miller opens in cell block 7. In 2008, visitors are no longer required to sign liability waivers upon entering. 2014, the Big Graph is unveiled on the prison's baseball diamond. 2016, Prisons Today, Questions in the Age of Mass blank opens. It will eventually win the highest award in the museum field, the Excellence in Exhibitions Award, overall winner from the American Alliance of Museums. And then finally, 2007, Eastern State Penitentiary Historic Site adopts a new mission statement with a focus on interpreting criminal justice reform. And then that's it. So hopefully that was interesting for you guys. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed timeline. I know we skipped. I know I skipped most of the years because if I did every single year, this video will probably be as long as, who knows, it will probably be an hour long or something, and I do not want that. So we're already at 20 minutes, and this is gonna be an amazing video to upload. Not the sarcasm. But that's what YouTubers do. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this historic timeline of each date. Well, not each date, but the most dates that we read. If you did, give a big thumbs up. Comment down below on what you think on this place. And yeah, click the red subscribe button down below to become a part of my wolf pack. I would love to have you, and I will be posting every single day until the end of Halloween. After Halloween, I will basically be posting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Still surprised I remembered that, so that's great. And yeah, and there will be a new video coming out by me showing you guys my new dresser. I will probably be recording it after I end this video. I will probably be videoing the dresser, and just like a dresser tour, so you guys can see it. So that would be great. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow. Peace.